And it's my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball.
Wide open look, won't go. To Griffin. Oh, had him going there for a second. Griffin. To Reggie Jackson. And scores, plus the foul. You have to respect every part of his game. Blake Griffin going to the line for a chance at 3.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Blake Griffin trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 68%. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play. And the lead is up to 9. To Wall. And the rebound taken by Griffin. Is Smith. To Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You know, Ed, as a player, when I was younger, there were certain guys that you just never went around on the court. You know, the ones that just threw those random elbows, smothered you with their physicality on the block. That's Andre Drummond, the guy who leads the league in rebounding.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Great feed. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. Into the front court. It's Wall. Down 11. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Wall across the timeline. Trailing by 11. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Tight space with the crossover. Drummond with the rejection. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for Detroit, number 30, John Lure.
Pistons ball here. Is Smith. To Griffin. Oh, he had him there for a second. Griffin. To Smith. From long range. Good closeout, but Ish Smith still knocks it down.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. 14-point deficit. Pistons come away with it. Turns, hops, and finishes. The abuse at the rim for Blake Griffin.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Got it. To Rivers. And a chance coming up at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Oops, he missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Goes reverse to lay it in.
2 points.
I got him.
15-footer at the buzzer. And it's no good as time runs out on the first quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Runner here won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Ish Smith matched up with Rivers. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. It's Detroit's ball. Griffin. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Rivers into the front court. His guys down big, leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Stanley Johnson. Austin Rivers to Beal. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Ish Smith. For 3. Tough shot. Well defended. To Beal. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Johnson to Griffin. Smith. Ish Smith. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Okay, I see you throwing the ball like a quarterback in the pocket for the touchdown.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Pistons have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Reggie Jackson rocks the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Rivers with the basketball. Trailing by 14. To Beal. Baseline drive. Bradley Beal. 4 out of 7.
Bradley Beal, a first-time All-Star last year, averaging just under 23 points per game. Glad to know everybody eats.
Jackson to Smith. Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Porter. That won't go. To Stanley Johnson. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. Down a bundle to Howard. won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Defense was ready. Reggie Jackson unable to hit. Bradley Beal with that shot. He's 5 for 8.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the